Welcome to Unleash Your Vision. If you're here, you're ready to face your fears head-on. That's a brave first step, you know. Many people let fear hold them back, keep them small, but not you. You're choosing to step into the light, to claim the life you deserve. We're going to embark on a journey together, a journey inward to confront those shadows that whisper doubts and hold you captive. Don't worry, I'll be with you every step of the way. We'll take our time, explore each twist and turn, and discover the strength that lies dormant within you. Remember to like, share, and comment below. We want to help as many people as possible take this journey with us, because everyone deserves to live a life free from fear. Now let's begin. The first step in facing fear is understanding it. Take a moment to ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? Is it the fear of failure? The fear of rejection? The fear of the unknown? Name it. Look it in the eye. See it for what it is, a feeling, a sensation, a visitor in your mind. You see, fear often disguises itself as a protector, a shield against potential harm. And sometimes it is. But more often than not, fear keeps us from truly living, from experiencing the fullness of life. It whispers doubts, magnifies risks, and keeps us tethered to the familiar, even when the unfamiliar holds the promise of something extraordinary. So let's shine a light on this fear, examine it closely. What triggers it? What thoughts or situations bring it to the surface? When did it first take root in your mind? Understanding the origins of your fear, its shape and texture, is the first step in dismantling its power over you. Remember, fear thrives in the shadows, in the unspoken corners of our minds. By bringing it into the light of awareness, by acknowledging its presence without judgment, we begin to loosen its grip. Take your time with this step. It's not a race. It's about developing a deeper understanding of yourself, of the intricate workings of your mind and heart. And in that understanding, you'll find the courage to move forward. Now that you've looked your fear in the eye, let's shift our focus. Let's talk about what lies beyond fear, on the other side of that seemingly insurmountable wall. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a life where that fear no longer holds you captive. What do you see? What are you doing? Who are you with? Picture yourself confident, radiating joy, moving through the world with ease and grace. See yourself achieving your goals, embracing new challenges, and living a life that brings you deep fulfillment. Hold on to that image. Let it fill you with a sense of hope and possibility. This isn't just wishful thinking, you see. This is you, actively rewiring your brain, replacing fear-based pathways with pathways of courage and resilience. Every time you visualize yourself overcoming that fear, you're strengthening those neural connections, making it easier to choose courage over fear in your daily life. It's like building a bridge, brick by brick, from where you are to where you want to be. And as you cross that bridge, as you step into that vision of yourself, you'll find that fear begins to lose its power. It shrinks in the face of your growing confidence, your unwavering belief in your own strength. Sometimes, fear can feel overwhelming, like a mountain looming over us, threatening to topple us over. But here's the thing about mountains. They're made up of smaller, more manageable rocks. Breaking down your fear into smaller, less intimidating steps is crucial to overcoming it. Let's say you're afraid of public speaking. The thought of standing on a stage in front of hundreds of people sends shivers down your spine. It feels impossible. But what if, instead of focusing on the entire mountain, you focused on the first rock? Instead of picturing a massive audience, you practice your speech in front of a mirror, just you and your reflection. Then, you share it with a trusted friend, someone who makes you feel safe and supported. Gradually, you expand that circle, speaking to a small group of friends, then a larger group. Each step, though challenging, becomes a victory, a testament to your growing courage. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Overcoming fear is a process, a journey of small, consistent steps. And as you navigate those steps, you'll find that the once insurmountable mountain becomes a series of conquerable hills. Chapter 4. Challenge negative beliefs. Fear, you see, is a master storyteller. It weaves elaborate tales in our minds, narratives filled with doubt, self-criticism, and worst-case scenarios. These stories, these negative beliefs, become self-fulfilling prophecies, keeping us trapped in a cycle of fear and inaction. But here's the good news. You have the power to rewrite those stories. Every time a negative thought pops up, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I'm going to fail, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Where's the evidence? More often than not, you'll find that these negative beliefs are baseless, rooted in past experiences or societal conditioning rather than present reality. They're like shadows, intimidating in the darkness, but powerless in the light of scrutiny. Once you've identified these negative beliefs, start replacing them with positive affirmations. Instead of, I can't do this, tell yourself, I can do this, or I can learn how to. Instead of, I'm not good enough, remind yourself, I am worthy, I am capable, I am enough. It might feel strange at first, like you're trying to convince yourself of something you don't believe. But keep at it. With repetition, these positive affirmations will begin to take root, reshaping your inner dialogue and empowering you to step outside your comfort zone. Chapter 5. Take small steps forward. Now that you're starting to challenge those negative beliefs, it's time to take action. Remember those small steps we talked about? The ones that chip away at the mountain of fear? Now's the time to start taking them. It doesn't matter how small the step is, as long as it's a step forward. Sign up for that class you've been wanting to take. Have that difficult conversation you've been putting off. Apply for that job that seems just out of reach. Each step, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is a victory. It's a declaration that you're no longer willing to let fear dictate your life. And as you continue to take these small steps, you'll find that your comfort zone expands, your confidence grows, and the once terrifying unknown becomes familiar territory. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step, and then another, and another. Before you know it, you'll be well on your way to living a life free from the shackles of fear. Chapter 6. Practice self-compassion. This journey we're on, this journey of facing our fears, it's not always easy. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, times when you stumble and fall. And that's okay. It's all part of the process. What matters most is how you treat yourself during those challenging times. This is where self-compassion comes in. Instead of berating yourself for your perceived failures, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a loved one. Imagine a dear friend coming to you, filled with fear and self-doubt. Would you tell them they're not good enough? That they should just get over it? Of course not. You'd offer them words of encouragement, a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on. Offer yourself that same compassion. Acknowledge your courage for even embarking on this journey. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. And when you stumble, as we all do, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and remind yourself that you're human, you're learning, and you're doing the best you can. Remember, self-compassion is not weakness. It's not about letting yourself off the hook or making excuses. It's about recognizing that you're worthy of love and kindness, especially from yourself. Chapter 7. Embrace support systems. As much as we might try to convince ourselves otherwise, we're not meant to go through life alone, especially when facing our fears. Sharing your journey with others, whether it's friends, family, mentors, or support groups, can make all the difference. Think of it like this. When a bird is learning to fly, it doesn't do it in isolation. It has its parents there, guiding it, encouraging it, catching it when it falls. We too need that support, that unwavering belief from others to help us soar. Talk to someone you trust about your fears, your struggles, your triumphs. Seek guidance from those who have walked a similar path. Sometimes, just knowing that you're not alone in your experience can be incredibly empowering. Remember, vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. It takes courage to open yourself up to others, to ask for help when you need it. And in that vulnerability, you'll find connection, support, and a renewed sense of strength to keep moving forward. Remember, fighting fear is a journey. It takes time, patience, and courage. Take it one step at a time, and you'll find strength you never knew you had. Thanks for watching Unleash Your Vision. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories. Let's keep building each other up.